Hey everyone, it's Sarah, the brain scientist and money mindset coach. Thank you for joining me today. I am in the woods, so I'm going to show you. It's so stunning. I've got the track going up. Absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, I'm in the woods. It's a really nice day and I've taken the day off. And I wanted to talk to you today about the mindset of successful women entrepreneurs. Because this is something that is close to my heart. And if you don't know me, my name is Sarah Asquith-Vallance. I'm a neuroscientist, but I do focus mainly on brain science. And I focus on working with women on their money mindset so they can have greater impact and greater income in their businesses. I'm going to stop walking because it's hot. So today I want to talk about the actual mindset of what goes on in a successful woman's entrepreneurial brain, because I have to say it's so very, very different to everybody else. Not everybody is cut out for working for themselves. Many of you will have tried and kind of gone back to working for somebody else. And it's not because your idea wasn't good. It's not because you did the social media wrong, or you had the wrong funnel, or you did the wrong marketing. The main problem that I see every single day, and I work with people every single day on this, is because it's what goes on between their two ears. It's what goes on in their brains. And as a brain scientist, that gets me super excited, because not only can I understand this, but I can also help you change it. So what really happens in our brains as successful entrepreneurs? Well, I was just walking through the woods, and what I've noticed is it's rained really heavily today. This morning, yesterday. I think today's probably been the nicest day of the week. It's Wednesday. It's probably poured down since Saturday. And I've come along the usual paths. And the usual paths, if you can imagine those paths being paths in your brain. So we have what we call neural networks in our brain, which are just basically little neurons that link together to make circuits. And these patterns will affect all areas of our lives. Each circuit will have different things. That'll be for sight, for sound, for smell. Also, it has things on how you think about yourself and how you perceive yourself. And one of my fascinations is about how we think and we perceive money, particularly as women entrepreneurs, because I find this is the greatest downfall. And it's not the fact that you necessarily have an issue with money, although everybody does have a money story. The problem I find is that either not having enough money, you begin to doubt yourself, and then you run yourself all sorts of negative stories. And these stories have these pathways. So every story you run, whether it's a money story or it's a success story, will have a pathway running in your brain. I hope that makes sense. So I was walking through the woods, and the usual paths that I'm taking aren't there anymore. And it got me to kind of questioning, I need to do something different. I need to take an alternative path. I need to even go off-piste. Now, really successful women entrepreneurs are able to do this. They are able to search for a new path. They are able to go off-piste. They are able to look for something different and look at things in a different way. So 9 times out of 10, the people who were following the paths that I've just gone along today would probably turn around and say, this is impassable. If you can imagine you're an entrepreneur and you come across something like a blocked path, and you say, oh, this is impassable. This is the kind of lack mindset. This is the mindset that successful entrepreneurs don't have. The successful women entrepreneurs have this belief that anything is possible, everything is possible, and they never, ever, ever, ever doubt themselves. And even if they do, even if that thought comes into their head for that split second, they've learned to basically override it. Walking along those paths today totally reminded me of women entrepreneurs and the success that we either have or we don't have, and it is all in our minds. So going back to the neuroscience part, the brain science part, the blocked paths would be, where we would have to think differently about ourselves, about our business, about our situation. Maybe our money story needs to change. And so we then start to reroute. And basically rerouting, there's several different ways of what's called neuroplasticity. But one of the ways is that you start to make new pathways in the brain. And that's what I do with my clients. So it's not just affirmations, although that is covered, but we actually start to reprogram and restructure your brain so your go-to default is the really positive, successful one, rather than the one where you might come across something, an issue or a block in the path, and then you run away. The other thing about mindset is that the one that I find women who are super, super successful is they have a total can-do attitude. They are laser focused on what they want to do and how they do it. And one of the main things is, and again, I teach this, and I will give you the details because it's a great freebie that I want to give you today, is about morning money mindset, which is what I do every day. I do it with my clients, and I'm offering it to you today. So basically, the morning is the best time to start because it gets you in the right frame of mind for the start of the day. I have a list of about 10 things. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. It's about 10 things that I do every single morning before I even open that laptop, before I send that first email, before I do that first social media post. If my money mindset and my success mindset is not in the right place, it's a waste of time. And I have to tell you, the amount of money that I've seen people waste on marketing courses, funnels, everything like that, when they don't have their mindset in the right place, is phenomenal. It's just like throwing good money after bad, because basically, if you have the money mindset, if you have the success mindset of a successful entrepreneur, you can make any one of those marketing funnels, social media campaigns. You can make any single one of those work. But if you don't have that mindset in place to start off with, as I say, you might as well not have got up that day, because everything you then do is wasting your time. So yeah, I've got a group of puppies joining me at the moment. So it's absolutely wasting your time. So ladies, my tips really are: money morning mindset. Get super, super laser focused in the morning. Know exactly what you're doing in the day. Don't let anything detract from your message, from what you're doing. The other thing is the clarity. Then you need to, have that kind of total can-do attitude. Like nothing is going to stand in your way. So yeah, they're the main real 3 things. But if you are finding any trouble with this, it is all changeable. If you're not getting the results you want, you can change them. And I love talking about the brain science and the neuroscience, because I know that this is one of the main, if not the most main important activity to do every single day and get right on your way to success and money mastery in your business. So yeah, I want to thank you for today. And before I go, I am going to give you that freebie just for joining me. It's my money morning mindset, as I was telling you. If you go to my website, sarahasquith-vallance.com/freebie-2, you can sign up there and grab it. It gives you clarity, it gives you focus, it helps you visualize the day ahead, and it's all the great stuff that we successful women entrepreneurs do every single day. So I want to thank you so much for being with me today, and I will catch up with you really soon. Take care. Bye now.